Hey everyone, it's Miguel Ochoa, and as always, thank you so much for joining us. Today, I want to dive into something that we have talked about, but we haven't really discussed, and that's a home warranty. In our last video, we mentioned that there were many benefits to having something like this in place. And to understand those specific benefits, first we have to understand what a home warranty is and what a home warranty isn't. That being said, a home warranty is not an insurance policy, but it's more like a service contract. And this pays for the cost of repairs or replacements of any covered items. This includes major appliances, electrical, plumbing, heating, and even air conditioning systems. A home warranty does not cover windows, doors, siding, or any other structural features of the house. Prior to the service contract actually going into effect, you'll have the option to review and add any items that are not listed. Sometimes additional fees will be added to the premium, but along with your review of options, you should have all these itemized charges listed below. Under normal circumstances, these home warranties are something that can typically be negotiated into the purchase of your new home, and keep in mind, this actually doesn't have to be a brand new home. This coverage also extends to traditional resale homes, so as long as they're in good overall condition. The home warranties are good for usually 1 to 2 years, and after this period expires, you can either terminate or set it to keep auto-renewing every year. Keep in mind that if you pay the full year or 2 in advance, you might get a little discount, which is good if something should happen, as there is a trade fee that is associated with every service call that you're gonna make. But you might ask yourself, an extra fee for what? Well, remember when I said just shortly ago that these warranties are more like service contracts? Yeah? Well, this is why. Because there's usually around a $60 to $100 service or trade fee that these companies will charge. And this is to dispatch whatever technician it is that you need. Let's take the example from American Home Shield. Their coverage from a home that we recently sold in Vancouver, Washington was $425 for the first year. This includes, get ready for it, air conditioning, code violations, ductwork, electrical, heating, improper installations, any repairs or potential modifications that might be needed, insufficiently maintained equipment, mismatched systems, permit fees up to $250 per contract term, plumbing stoppages. It included the presence of rust and corrosion mitigation. It included rekey services for any of the locks throughout the home, refrigerant recapture, reclaiming of materials and disposal, removal of defective equipment, undetectable pre-existing conditions, and water heaters. So if the furnace goes out and the new buyer called American Home Shield and let them know that there was an issue, American Home Shield would schedule an HVAC tech for that $100 deposit, so the tech can then go out and diagnose what's going on. Once they find the issue or issues, they will go over with you what's needed to be done to get everything back into tip-top shape, and they will be the ones to fix it. This repair will still be $100. It does not matter if the parts are more or anything. That deductible is typically what you still get stuck with if anything actually happens. If the furnace needed to be replaced, they would replace it. Yeah, they would replace it with something that's like kind, and if you don't want what they have to offer, you can just get what they would have paid for the replacement items and go and pay the difference for the better quality units yourself. Same thing with water heaters, dryers, stoves, and pretty much anything else that is covered throughout this agreement. So it's a big perk, right? Right. When it comes to the trade fee, here's how it applies. A trade is someone like a plumber, electrician, an HVAC tech, etc. If you only require one trade worker, let's say in this case a plumber, to come out and fix 5 broken sinks, but after all is said and done, it only took one plumber and no one else in the trade industry to fix it, it would just be the $100. The home warranty company will then step in and pay the difference on repairs. You can pick the contractors, but for the most part, they are simple, local, hardworking members of our community that bid out these jobs and just get paid by the home warranty provider after the work has been completed. It's a win-win for everyone, and you can get pretty much coverage on everything inside your house with some exceptions. If you're not so handy with repairs or simply just don't want to deal with them, then this is a great alternative that could save you thousands. Back at our last house, right after the home warranty had ended, her washer broke. And had I renewed the home warranty, it would have been repaired or replaced for that $100. Plus the renewal cost of the home warranty, which was $425. But since I didn't have it, the dryer cost $900, and all of that came out of my pocket. The biggest downside to paying all of that for a dryer is that the rest of the appliances and mechanical systems in our house were not covered. And that would have been a small price to pay for some good peace of mind. We moved, and I learned a home warranty is never a bad thing to consider. Is there ever a good time though to skip on a home warranty? It's not really worthwhile to purchase a home warranty for a newly built home, and this is because you'll typically wind up with duplicate coverage. Home buyers who purchase new construction homes usually get some type of warranty from the builder for the home's material and the workmanship. This includes plumbing, electrical, heating, and cooling systems as well, for 1, 2, or even up to 10 years. And in these cases, the new construction homes do come with a structural warranty, which is the biggest difference from the traditional home warranty that you can get from different providers here locally. Though appliances aren't usually covered by the builder, they generally come with the manufacturer's warranty. Also, some credit cards offer extended warranties on top of the manufacturer's warranties with any new appliance purchase. So it might not make sense to buy a home warranty for those appliances. If you decide to go with a home warranty and want to find the best options, be sure to check its rating with the Better Business Bureau and maybe even get some local referrals from friends and family. So what's the bottom line? The bottom line is to be sure to always take the time to closely review any contracts describing the standard coverage, any optional coverage, and any of those upgraded items. It may not even be necessary to pay that higher premium for optional or upgraded coverage you might need. Remember that the premiums, exclusions, and caps on benefits will vary widely depending on the company that you choose. So be sure to shop around, and if you have any questions at all, just know that we're here to help, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining us again, and we hope to see you all next week.